Yeah, the Christian music guys. Make some noise for the Christian music guys.
Well, today we're excited to welcome a rising voice in Christian music who you might recognize from the American Idol stage, Canaan James Hill, with his soulful vocals and heartfelt songwriting and a testimony that points people straight to Jesus. Kanan is using his gift to inspire and encourage others. From sharing his journey on national television to stepping into his calling, he's proving that God can take any platform and use it for his glory. We can't wait for you to hear his story and his heart. Let's welcome to the show, Canaan James Hill. Kanan, thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, man. So you recently had a recent trip to Nashville, and you ate at our favorite chicken place, Hattie B's.
Yes, sir.
That's our spot that we go to when we are in Nashville. What did you get? What have you eaten there before?
I have never had it before, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, because I'm gonna try to remember what I think it was the hot chicken. I think I had.
Oh yeah.
And it was good. It was really good.
Yeah.
Now my family, my mother and them, my mother and my siblings got mine because of the fact that she had to feed my little siblings, so we didn't want anything too hard for them. But most of the others, which was my grandfather and my auntie, we like spicy food, so we got spicy, and it was good.
Yeah. Did you make a trip to Honest Coffee while you were there?
I did it. I've never even heard of that.
Oh, it's good. It's a coffee shop. They have several in Nashville and in Franklin. It's really good coffee if you're a coffee drinker. So
I am actually. I'm gonna have to check that out. Hopefully, I can come back out there real soon, actually, and try it out. Yeah, I've never heard of that.
Yeah. Well, Kanan, obviously, we know you from American Idol, but if you don't mind, can you tell us a little bit about yourself and your story and what led you to American Idol?
Well, right now, just to speak about some things I have going at the moment. Right now, I've been in a place of just worship and staying at the feet of God, seeking Him to see, Lord, what do you have next for me? What do you, have coming forward for me very soon? And just in all asking God, and everything that I do next, let it be in your will. Do not let me fall out of your will. And so I've been just trying to keep myself focused on the word and stay where I need to be with my connection with the Lord, and even grow further in my connection with the Lord. And I've been, spending time with family, having fun. We've been going out and having fun and relaxing and doing some great things that we've never done before. Um, and I've been also working on some music, which will be coming out very soon. We have some music that we've worked on, and we're getting that situated and finished. Um, Also, we're working on getting some stuff together for like concerts, tours. Because I know a lot of people have been hitting me up saying, "Hey, what do you have next? Where are you going? Do you have some music you're working on? When will the album be out?" And so we've been trying to, plan all of those things, get that stuff together for all the supporters and family.
Yeah.
Yeah, and those are some things that I've been doing, just a little bit of what I've been doing.
Yeah. Well, what was it like stepping onto the American Idol stage for the first time and singing "I Need Your Glory"? And what was that moment like? And then Kanan winning the platinum ticket from the judges.
Well, I'd have to say, getting that moment up there on that stage and singing the song that I sung, um, it was just a moment of really just being vulnerable and letting the people know what I really need. And I feel like what we all need on this earth at this moment. A lot of us are in need of his glory. Some of us don't even know it. We've searched here, we've searched there, we went there, we've talked to this person, we talked to that person. But really, all we need is his glory. We need the Lord's hand upon our lives. And so, going on that stage and being able to sing that song is such a huge stage, number one. That stage is like one of the biggest stages in our country. So, going up there and singing what I was singing, I'm not going to lie, it was a little bit nerve wracking for a moment because I was like, I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know if they're gonna like that. I don't know if they're gonna be into that. I know they're used to people coming up there singing stuff like "Lady at the Casino" and all of those different songs. Stuff that's not necessarily gospel. Um, and I was kind
Hmm.
of like, is that doing a little? Is that a stretch? Trying to go on there and sing gospel, but I said, hey, we're gonna go for it anyway. And we're just gonna trust God in that moment. So even being up there and singing the song that I was singing, it was really me trusting God and letting them know, hey, I know I'm singing this song and they think I'm just picking a song to sing on this stage, but really right here at this moment where I am, I really do need your glory because I need your help to make it through.
Yeah,
And he
absolutely.
led me through further than I would have imagined, further than I would have ever thought. So I thank God, and I really do cherish the moment that I had on American Idol to sing that song that I sang.
Yeah. We had Thunderstorm on a few months ago, and he was talking about how this season there was so much there was so much God in it, and
Yeah,
rather than previous seasons, there was a little bit, but man, and he was just saying how it was the biggest season where Jesus was at the center. And I would have to agree because
yeah,
there was some stuff on social media that was being posted of you guys just having church in the back, And I was like, dude, that is so cool.
yes, sir.
So, how was that for you, that experience?
It was great. I was first off, I was nervous going on there when I made it through. And I was like, oh, now the thing is, am I gonna be able to get along with everyone well? Is everyone gonna be, digging what I do? And so I go on there, and to even go a little bit further, I go on there and I'm seeing all these people. I'm like, wait a minute. I actually know some of these people. Some of them
Yeah.
I had saw on post and even seen on some other shows and things like that beforehand. And I was like, okay, so this is gonna go very well. It's gonna go
Yeah.
very well for me. And so I was actually when I met some of the contestants that were on American Idol, I was like, I'm hoping that we can have some of those church moments. And little did I know we was gonna be churching our way through.
Yeah.
So it was
For
great
sure.
having those moments backstage, because we were always great on camera. We were great behind the camera, wherever we were. Our connection, all of us contestants on American Idol, our connection was great. And so, going backstage and being able to still do those things, worship and sing and have fun and laugh and treat each other like family, it was amazing for me. And I do cherish those moments, and I just can't wait till we all meet up again and have some more of those moments to be able to post.
Yeah, yeah. It was phenomenal to watch those, those videos behind the stage, or what y'all were doing in the back, and I just think that was so cool that ABC, you know, was had it and had that gospel that whole
Yeah,
night with everybody singing gospel songs, and it was just so cool. And I hope they do more of
yeah,
that. And uh, I don't want to like put anybody out there, but I really think Carrie Underwood had a big part in that. Honestly, you know,
yes, sir.
yeah. But
Yes, sir.
what is one thing about being on American Idol that people may not realize from watching at home?
Um, One thing they may not realize is that it's much harder than what it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Um, because when you go on the show, when you're watching the show, it seems like everything it sells real smoothly. Everything is
Yeah,
just easy peasy. You go up there and you sing and you're done. No, you have to go rehearse. You have to wake up early in the morning and warm up your voice. It's so much work that comes with it, and um I don't think some people know the stress that comes with it as well because you got to go up there and you got all these supporters going out for you and cheering you on. You got your family, you have the judges, the judges. You got, so much weight on you, and you're kind of like, oh my gosh, I have to go out here and I have to give it my all. But that's the thing for me anyways, before I even went on American Idol. To always, no matter where I am, no matter what I'm doing, if I'm going out there and I'm singing and doing what I love, or if it's not even singing, if it's preaching, if it's just talking, if it's encouraging someone, whatever it may be, go out there and give it your all, like it's your last time. And so that's
Mm.
been a major thing for me in my life, to always give everything my all. So that was something that the people may not know about behind the scenes of American Idol.
Yeah,
There's a lot that you
right.
have to do. Yes,
Did
sir.
you have many opportunities to share your faith with other contestants or crew?
All of the time.
Yeah.
All of the time. I'm sorry. We were always communicating, always sitting around each other and singing or talking, maybe on live together. Whatever the case may have been, we were always sticking together and talking about our faith, talking about what we were going through, talking about, maybe if we just needed prayer with each other, if we just wanted to come around each other and just feel each other's presence, that's what we would do. And so it was an amazing time. Honestly, it was such an amazing time being around all of the contestants, because it always gave you that peace. It always gave you that warm feeling. When you go around your mother and your mother's sitting in the couch or something like that, and you come sit by your mother and she gives you a warm hug. That's kind of what it was like being around all of those contestants. It was always a warm feeling around them. Never had I ever got a bad feeling from them, a bad, um, things said about me from them. We were always so close. We were always so loving towards each other. It's always so encouraging. So I'm just so grateful for all of them. It's a blessing to know them and to still know them to
Yeah.
this day.
What was that moment like performing with Kirk Franklin and he started grabbing you and moving you all over the stage? I was rolling. I was like, "What is he doing to this poor guy?" I mean, it looked like you were caught off guard. Like, "Oh Lord, we're going to just move all over this stage."
It was actually amazing. Me and Kirk had actually rehearsed before we went and did what we did. So he had prepared me. He let me know, hey, we're going to be moving. So I'm like, okay, let's try it out. So we rehearsed the dance moves and all of those things, and it was great. I was ready. But here's the thing that most of my supporters don't know about that moment is that on rehearsal day, everything went smoothly, everything was fun. We laughed, we had a good time, and he let me know. He even came to me and he said, this is gonna be good. You're gonna do great." And so on the actual day of performance, I woke up out of my sleep in the hotel, because they had us in the hotel. We woke up and the AC was on. So that wasn't good for my voice at all. It kind of made it hard for me to sing. It hurt to sing a little bit, actually. I couldn't even talk clearly. My voice was pretty much, you could say, gone. So I had to drink a lot of water. The weather had already changed over there in LA as well. But the air is much different out there than it is from over here in Dallas, Texas. So I had to kind of get used to all of those things again, because I had just got eliminated not too long ago. So we came back and it was like, whoo, got to get back used to this weather. So I come back and I'm like, okay, we got this. And then on the performance day, I'm not feeling good. So a lot of people didn't know that, but I wasn't feeling too well on my performance with Kirk. But it was yet an amazing time, because when I was singing with him, my voice still was yet not in its best condition that I would have wanted it to be. So I'm singing up there. My mind, sorry, is more focused on my voice instead of the performance. So I'm thinking, okay, you got to hit these notes right. You got to do this run right. You got to make sure that your tone sounds correct. And so I'm singing, and then it gets to the parts where I have to move, and I'm like, wait, we're not doing what we're supposed to be. I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. And so it was really like a uncle and nephew moment when Kirk had pulled me around the stage and kind of, I wouldn't say even pulled me, he kind of guided me on the things that I was supposed to already be doing. So, Kirk's going to get you to do it right. And I'm so grateful for him. And I'm so
He was
grateful for that
grabbing
moment.
you and you were like, and they were showing Lionel's and Luke and Carrie's reactions, and they were just rolling because Kirk had
Yes,
you.
sir. But I really
uh,
did love that moment. And I hope that me and Kirk gets to work again very soon, because it was an amazing time with him. And he's just a mastermind. He's truly a legend in the gospel, and he's someone that's inspired me for many, many years, many, many years. We've always played Kirk going over to family's house in the car, going out to church in the car. There was always music playing in the house, wherever we were. There was always some music playing, and there was always Kirk to pop up sometime, somewhere with our music. So I'm just so grateful for him, and I hope that he understands that he really is a blessing to me in my life, and he really is an inspiration to me.
My favorite Well, I have two favorite Kirk Franklin albums. The first one we played a whole lot when I was in youth group as a teenager, and we did a lot of human music or music video, like human. I'm talking about where you reenact or whatever. It was
Yes, sir.
the New Nation project with Revolution on it and Lean on Me, and then
Oh, yeah.
and then the rebirth of Kirk Franklin with Hosanna on it, and
Yes, sir.
he redid
Oh,
Our
those are
God
the
is an Awesome
goodest.
God, and oh man, those two albums are
Yeah,
uh,
those are the great songs right there. Yeah.
yeah,
Yes,
those two
sir.
albums are so good. And of course, Stomp. I mean, come on now.
Oh, man. Stop. That's it right there.
GP, are you with me?
Oh, yeah. Yes, sir.
Oh, that's good. That's funny.
Yeah.
Well, with first time guests, our viewers and our listeners like this, and it's just called favorite things. So I'm going to give you a word, Kanan, and you tell me your favorite thing in that category. Sound good?
Okay.
All right. What is your favorite food?
My favorite food, I'd have to say chicken.
Oh, yeah.
Chicken is my
Chicken.
favorite food.
And I can eat
Yeah.
it any fried, grilled, blackened,
Smothered. Yeah. Man.
chicken and
There's so
dumplings. I
much
mean,
that can be done to chicken. There's so
yeah.
much that can be done to chicken.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Do you have a favorite movie?
Now that's a hard one. Um, I don't know. Favorite movie? It would have to be really any movie of Tyler Perry's is one of my favorite.
Yeah.
Those are all my favorites. Yeah, I
Yeah.
love Medea. Medea's a huge thing in my household. We love watching
Yeah.
Medea. It's hilarious,
Yeah.
and especially because one of my favorite singers is on there as well, Tamala Mann. So, getting to
Mm.
see her and Mr. Brown, who is known as David Mann, on Tyler Perry, and then Tyler Perry as Medea, it's all hilarious. Hattie, you got Bam, all of them. I love Medea, so I'd
Well,
have to say any of hers.
and
Well,
the
his.
plays, I love the plays better than the movies actually, because the plays have
Yeah,
more singing, more ad libbing, and a lot more
man.
comedy from Medea. So
Medea goes to jail. Medea's
yeah,
happy. All of that. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. I love the plays as well. I even have
yeah,
the VRs. The is that the name of it? I'm trying to make sure I'm saying it right. The little tapes. I have the little tapes that I used to play when I was younger. My mom would buy them for me, and we put them into the TV. And me and my cousins, we sit at that TV all day and watch it over and over and over till it was dark
yeah.
outside.
uh, do you have a favorite show that you like to watch?
Favorite show? Recently, I've loved watching Half and Half, or maybe
Okay,
even The Parkers.
okay,
We're the Parkers. Yeah, I love that.
yeah.
Yes,
Do
sir.
you have a favorite musical artist of all time?
Ooh, now that's one of the hardest questions to ask. Uh, because I can never just answer with one. Um,
Who
do I
would you
have? That's,
spend the most amount of money to see? Money wouldn't be an option to see him. Like who would that one person
oh
be?
my gosh, that's I would. Oh, I,
It's here's the answer, Kanan. It's Lionel Richie, Luke Bryan, and Carrie Underwood.
yeah. Uh, man, but I'd have to go with Oh my gosh, listen, I love so many great gospel artists. And every time I try to answer with one, I'm like, but then I'm forgetting about this one. but then I'm forgetting about that one, and it just goes back and forth and back and forth. But I'm gonna try to just stick with one. Um, it would have to be between Vanessa Bell Armstrong or the Clark sisters.
Okay. Do you like one of my wife and I's favorites is Kurt Carr? You like Kurt Carr?
Oh man, do I love him? I love his music. And
Yeah.
I would pay to go to any of his, live recordings, whatever the kid's concert. If he was to go on a tour, I'm gonna pay that money to go and see him. Yeah, I love Kurt Carr, and I'd
Yeah.
even no, I can't even say that. I'm not gonna say it, but just know I love that man. I love him. I love him.
Yeah. Okay, this might be another hard one. Do you have a dream collab? Someone that you'd love to sing with?
Yeah, that's where it gets very difficult. That's where it gets very difficult.
Well, you sang with Kirk. You can mark that off your bucket list.
I can mark that off. Yes. Oh my gosh. I would have to say, I love me some Leandra Johnson. I would love
Okay.
to collab with her. And to even go a bit further, if I could get 3 people to collab with, that's my dream, like trio to have with me singing on a song. I would say Leandria Johnson, Fantasia, and Kiara Sheard Kelly. If I could get
Mm.
all 3 of us, well, all 4 of us, including me, on a song, that would be a big dream for me.
Now, was Fantasia, did she make an appearance this past season?
She did, and
Okay, yeah, I
she
was going to say.
sung our heads off. I mean, she sung the roof off.
Yeah.
She, and the thing I love about her, every time she opens up her mouth, it shifts an atmosphere. She doesn't
Yeah.
just go up there and sing just to sing or just because, she's making money off of it. She really does love what she does.
Yeah.
And you can tell she goes up there and she sings, and it's always something that someone gets out of it. And I truly do look up to her, and I appreciate her for everything she does. She really did help us a lot on American Idol. And yeah, she's an amazing artist, and not even just an amazing artist, but an amazing person. And she's so inspiring. God bless
Yeah.
her.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite ice cream flavor?
Ooh. Um, it's between mint. Now, so many people get on to me about it.
Toothpaste. Okay.
but but I think my actual favorite would have to be butter pecan. Butter pecan over mint.
Okay. See, okay. I like chocolate mint ice cream. I like my wife loves mint chocolate chip. She likes the mint Oreos. And here's my thing. That stuff's
Mhm.
good, but then you try to drink milk or soda or anything, and it just throws your drink off because of the mint
It
taste.
does. It does. And that's the only thing about it. And that's why I was
I
like,
know.
I wouldn't put that as my favorite. But
It's like I like eating it, but then you can't drink anything afterwards because it's weird.
yeah, it gives everything a weird taste to it. It's like, okay, we're gonna have to let you go for a while.
What do you have a favorite podcast that you listen to?
Surprisingly, I don't listen to as much podcasts, but I've been actually recently getting into it. Um, and I've been loving to hear Jacqueline Carr's podcast that she does. It's an amazing thing, and I go
Yeah.
and I listen all the time. She that's another person I would love to collab with. And see,
There
this
you
is
go.
why I said I gotta leave that stuff alone when it comes to artists, because I'll be like, okay, so let's add them.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
I love listening to her podcast and her radio. So yeah, just
Well, when are you
another.
going to be a guest on her podcast?
Hey, Jacqueline, whenever you want me on there, reach out and I will be on my way.
That's
I would
funny.
love to be on.
Uh, well, Kanan, what do you have next coming, and how can our viewers and our listeners keep up with you?
The next thing that I have coming, I'll be going to Florida very soon. And I'll also be going to Baltimore. I'm going out there with my sister Gabby Simone is. So hopefully I can go see her. But yeah, those are two places that I have that I'm going to very soon. I just actually received not too long ago news that some music is getting finished up. And that I'm so excited. Like, this is my first time actually going in the studio and finishing things and getting things mixed and mastered. Because, when I was younger, I tried to do this. I tried to go into the studio and make my own stuff. I didn't have any producers with me. I didn't have anyone to help me with the writing. I just tried to go in there. I'm like, we're just going to go in there and do something and finish it up quick. So I go in there and I finish up these songs and I just throw them up.
Yeah.
I listen to them later on now, and I'm like, yeah, what were you doing? What what exactly were you doing? Where were you trying to go with that? So, being able to actually have someone to help me out now and actually be getting music done professionally is really a blessing. But if you want to, check out all of these things that I have coming up, you can keep up with me at Instagram, which is Canaan Sang, CANAANSANGZ. As well as TikTok is the same name, but I'll repeat it for you again: CANAANSANGZ. Canaan Sings, and my Facebook is Canaan James Hill. So those are some ways that you can keep up with everything that I'm doing.
Awesome. Well, to wrap up, I'd like to see if you'd be willing to share something that God's been doing in your life recently that would help build our viewers and our listeners' faith.
I would say something that God has been doing for me recently, and I've been very much picking up on it. He's been working on me with patience, and with my timing on things, and also with my prayer time. Because, many times in our life, we can get a little too caught up in social media and what our family has going on, or maybe in our finances and bills, whatever the case may be, and we give all of these things our attention. We'll go to a birthday party before we'll go and spend time with God. We'll go and we'll eat out here and eat out there and talk to this friend or talk to this father or mother, whoever the case may be. Whatever the case may be, I'm sorry. We'll go and do that, and then you give God about like 1 minute. You give him like 30 seconds, and then you walk off and you go do everything else in the rest of your day. And God has been working on me with just give him at least 4 or 5 hours, 3 hours, the least of time in your day with him. And I've been really, really grateful for that, because I would just be like, okay, I got to do this. I got to do that. I got to do this. Let me hurry up and do this. And then let me hurry up and spend time with God. Give him about, at least an hour or 30 seconds. And then I'll go and do this. No, that's not going to work. Because, God sat there and he gave his only begotten son, and he did all of these things for us to be where we are today and do the things that we love to do today, and to have the finances to build on the things that we love to do today. It's just wrong to try and shorten that time with God, or shorten whatever God needs from you, whatever. He doesn't really need anything from us, but there are things that we should just know off the bat that you need to give this to God. He deserves this. He's worthy of this. Give him your time, give him your worship, give him the praise that he's worthy of. He's done all of these things for you, and you can't just give him a little time. Yeah, so I've been working on my time with God and my patience. And yeah, those are some things that he's worked on with me. And I'm very grateful, because it's been helping me as a person, and also to balance out, the things that I'm doing right now, the traveling, the singing, the ministering. How can you minister? Here's a better thing. How can you minister to anyone if you're empty in the spirit? Where are you ministering from? What are you
Yeah.
pouring out to them? What are you giving them? Because if you go up there and your spirit is not spiritually fed, and you're sitting there and you're just up there doing all the runs, all of the high notes and all of these things, and you're supposed to be ministering, you're not giving them anything but a
Right.
show.
Yeah.
But when you
Yeah.
spend time with God and you sit there at his feet and you really give him your all, and then you go out and you minister to the people, then that's when souls will be saved. That's when people will be delivered. That's when, people will be set free. You got to spend that time with God. So that's a major thing for me.
Yeah. Well, Kanan, thank you so much for chatting with me. Congrats again, man, on God, to God be the glory, but just so
Yes,
excited for what the future holds for you and the people that you're going to minister to, man, and that you've already ministered to. And you just put, people could see Christ through you for sure, because I know the first time I saw you on TV, I just was smile cheek to cheek, and just like, man, he really loves Jesus. And so it's
yes, sir.
genuine, and it's good to see that. So keep the faith, man.
Thank you so much. God bless you. To God be the
Yeah.
glory.
Yeah.
It was an honor and a blessing being on here to speak with you. I really enjoyed this time.
Yeah.